Slammers and rollers.
And we are back live here at George Poston Park in beautiful Gastonia, North Carolina for the second pool game of the 12U Motor City Hit Dogs taking on the North Carolina Heat. Phil, we're getting ready to start here. We're going to be joined by Melissa Beers, the official speech pathologist of the Motor City Hit Dogs, and we're playing the North Carolina Heat, and we need help with fuck away Varina. And I just need confirmation. I'm not sure I'm pronouncing this correctly, Melissa.
Fuckaway Varina, is that correct?
Let's see. I would say one more time, Phil.
Fuckaway Varina, North Carolina.
I think you got that right. I need to see the phonetic spelling to be sure, but I think you're making a good guess at that.
Okay.
Phonetically at home, folks, that's what we're going with. Our linguistic expert and speech pathologist. For those wondering, it is spelled Fuquayvarina. So that is how we're going with it.
Boy, you know, now that you look at it and hear it, I didn't even realize. You know, you're a couple drinks away from just pronouncing some movies I watched in my 20s, 30s, and 40s.
Yeah, that's a good call. That's a nice segue, Phil.
Who knew?
I'm guessing it's a beautiful part of North Carolina.
Absolutely. Rolling hills, mountains.
Absolutely.
797 feet above sea level.
Oh, nice statistics.
Beautiful area.
Folks, it's 48 degrees. The clouds have rolled in. It is 11-mile-an-hour winds out of the west. It is still chilly, but get settled in. We've got baseball coming your way, the second game of the Super NIT down in Charlotte, North.
And the Hit Dogs will take the field here. Colt Ward on the mound. Big right-hander, power fastball, change-up curveball. Got the whole mix. Look for him to settle in early and get dominating the hitters.
We're also joined by the first lady of the 12U Motor City Hit Dogs, Allison Hammond. Allison, how are we doing today?
We're doing great. Besides the weather, it's a little bit chilly.
Anyone special you'd like to say hello to? Any shout-outs back home?
Hey, Mom, it's me.
She's behaving reasonably well so far. So Pam, we're keeping her in check so far. She's behaving. So we're getting ready to go. Phil, you got the lineups. Why don't you set it for us?
We do. We'll set it for the Hit Dogs around the defense with a battery, of course. Colt Ward pitching, Drew Reese pitching. Left field, Carter Cobb. Center field, Gage Hendrickson. Right field, Vinny Arnone. And around the diamond, we got Owen Hammond at third, Kyle at short, Gibby Beers at second, and Flip at first base. We'll have first pitch for you here momentarily as we get set to take on the North Carolina Heat from Fuckaway Varina.
And Colt Ward, big right-hander on the mound. Started. First pitch of the game, we got strike one. 3-pitch mix out of Colt Ward. Really nice changeup. Offers a curveball and a firm fastball. Ball's hit to center field, hit well. Gage Hendrickson makes a tremendous running catch. Shows the overall athletic ability of Gage Hendrickson. He plays short, he pitches, he can play the outfield. Tremendous athlete, tremendous play. He's playing at a high. Good job by Colt Ward to pound that zone and get ahead. This is a very good hitting team. Big kid here in the box.
You know, Scott, if you're any good at your job, we might get the first base coach to let us know where this team's from.
Well, Phil, we already know where they're from, and we actually brought in a speech pathologist to help us pronounce it. That ball's also hit deep. That's going to be a trouble. It's going to be Vince Arnoni's head. That's going to go for extra bases. He's going to round it. He's going to round it. He's going to come in there with a stand-up triple. Big right-handed hitting kid. Hit that ball well. 1 out in the inning. Top of the first. North Carolina Heat with a man on third.
Fastball called for a ball low there. We got a 1-0 count.
Two balls, no strikes. Very big, big kids, Phil. Really big in stature here.
Big
they got a
athletic
bunch of big
kids.
kids. They look
Probably
like a
play some
13 or
football.
14 U team. Hayden Kime up, right-handed hitter. Colby Harbin standing on third. A little bit of a slow start here for the Hit Dogs, Phil. This team, as we know, is very aggressive at the plate. A bunch of big kids, a bunch of really good hitters. We're going to have to be on our game today.
Yeah, we're going to have our hands full. Second batter of the game walked him. Third batter of the game walked him on 4 pitches. Visit to the mound from Coach Hammond.
They break up the mound visit. Coach Hammond has a word with his guys.
You know, sometimes it works out like this second game of a doubleheader. You're not sure exactly when you're going to start, so the preparation might not be as crisp as you'd like, but we look for Colt to settle in here nicely.
Number 44, Kai Chrisman up. 5'9", 140-pound left. Big kid. Got a stolen base here by Hayden Kime. 5'5", 135 pounds. As you can see, these are big kids, Phil.
Yeah, they've definitely got a roster full of big ones. Big athletic kids.
The ball's fisted to the first baseman, Flip Waters. He kneels on it, gets the out himself at first. That's 2 outs in the inning. Moves the runner to third. Ward's looking to shut this off right here. End it with 1. Ryan Curley.
You know, he's got 2 older brothers. He's, of course, the short Curly. He's the youngest and real good baseball player.
Good-looking hitter, right-handed hitter. Utility infielder, catches. As you mentioned, he's got older brothers. He's the shortest of the group, but he's still 5'5", Phil. He's a big kid. Good pitch by Ward there. Really has a nice feel for that curveball. Gets ahead here, 0-2. Ball's hit hard up the middle at Ward. He's got time. He takes his time. Flips it over to first to get out of the inning. Hey, Phil, all in all, that's a pretty good inning for the Motor City Hit Dogs. Gave up 1 run, but looked like it could have been worse.
Yeah, they found a few barrels, hit a few balls hard, but hey, we'll get out of there with 1 and we'll go to work.
Credit to Colt Ward for settling down there and getting those last 2 ground balls. We're going to go to the bottom of the first inning. North Carolina Heat, 1-0. Got some in-between music for the innings here, in-between inning music. Little Tupac, I believe. Am I right, Phil?
Yeah, this is a Tupac, Dr. Dre, California Love.
That's kind of something you were probably thinking you'd hear on your drive down with Coach Eric Pierce on your 90s mix, but
We didn't. We got a lot of Michael Bolton and other saxophone pianists,
okay.
and it was a pretty depressing ride. I felt like, you know, he was trying to get me to fall in love with him.
Yeah, that's a little awkward. How long into the drive did he start the Kenny G?
The Kenny G came on about 2 hours into the drive. He was really excited, proud. He just kept hitting the shuffle button, and it kept pulling all these up, and I was waiting for the 90s hits.
Yeah.
And we never got there.
Wow. It's a little surprising. We're going to go to the top of the first inning. Flip Water.
Oh, Flip!
Got a tall right-handed pitcher on the mound for the North Carolina Heat. That's Colby Harbin. 5'6", 130-pound right-hander, class of 2027. Flip Waters takes low.
You know, comes over the top, might have a little bit of a sinker, might be turning that over a little, have a little sinker. Maybe that's a lefty, maybe that's all his pitches, but could be a challenge to get the ball in the air.
Flip hacks on, takes it, fouls it straight back. Evens the count at 2-2. Good 2-strike hitter. Harbin with some strong flow under that going. Umpire's calling
He's got some
time.
good salad hanging out of the hat there.
Ump is drawing pictures in the dirt. Ump's drawing pictures, and Coach Hammond wants to take a look at the pictures.
You know who doesn't have salad coming out of the hat, Scotty?
Yes, sir.
Coach Pierce. He's tight right below the ears.
Yeah.
Sharp haircut.
Rocking the white Oakleys today on the cloudy day. I like it. Keep the retinas protected. That's something that you're out on enough sunny ball diamonds. You got to really take care of the retinas, Phil.
Yep. And definitely more F-bombs out of Coach Eric than there was 90s hits on the drive down. So.
Yeah. We're back to baseball here, folks. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Flip Waters. Fouled off down the left field line into the parking lot. Flip Waters. It's ball 3. Runs the count full. Left-handed hitter, left-handed thrower. Waters super athletic. Takes ball 4 on a real good take there. He left that box early. I was hoping that right hand didn't come up, but Flip knew what he was doing. Draws a leadoff walk. Heck of a good at-bat to start the game by Flip. Regular lead at first base. Catcher with good movement behind the plate.
And Gage Hendrickson wanders to the plate. He must be batting out of order.
Gage is continuing to stay hot from his tournament in Houston, where Nicky kind of got him on the straight and narrow. Ball gets by the first baseman. Flip Waters is going to stay put.
Bounced off the glove of Patrakas at first base. No harm.
Looking into the mid. Looks like it's still intact. Swung on and missed by Hendrickson. Good cut. I like the aggressive approach out of Gage. Waters with a good lead at first, drawing the attention of the pitcher. He's off and running. A bunt down. He gets the bunt down, moves the runner over. Brings up the 3-hole hitter, number 6, Owen Hammond. Waters with a good lead on second. Hammond takes fastball, strike 1. Hammond with a big game in the first game of the double dip today with a big double to right center field. Looking to do that again and trade spots here with Flip Waters. Ball's down. Flip reads it. It's going to move over to third. It's a nice piece of base running. Ball high. Good take by Hammond.
Hammond, very disciplined left-handed hitter. Knows the zone in and out. Not going to leave the zone often.
Waters on at third base. You don't typically see that past the 7U level of baseball, Phil. Third baseman holding them on. Again, a good eye by Hammond. You mentioned it, Phil, and very astutely. He's got a great command of the zone. Doesn't make a chase. Good take there. Good at bat. Draws the walk. It brings up the cleanup hitter today, number 30, Colt Ward. Has got his own cause here today, Phil.
Yeah, starting off like last game, clogging up the bases. Hopefully we can get a timely hit, get some of these knocked in.
It was well read by everybody in the ballpark there, that move. Yeah, these are the ones we talked about in the first game today, Phil. We want to cash in and dent the board early here. Fastball for a strike there.
Owen Hammond yelling some encouragement to Colt from first base. Like to see that out of these kids.
Just missed high with down. Ward's another great command of the zone. Doesn't chase it often. Swing and a miss there, but Hammond alertly with a delayed steal. Down to second base. Caught him napping a little bit, Phil.
He did look like a little delay steal there. I don't know if that was called. That's just Owen's IQ out there. He reads the whole field and knows how to take advantage.
Looking for Colt Ward here to do a job, put the ball in play, get us a run here. Man on third. Nobody out, second and third. Do a job here and drive at least one in. Infield is back, medium depth in the outfield. Ooh. Ball was just outside. Good eye by Colt Ward.
A little outside. You know, this North Carolina Heat team should realize if they're going to yell, yes, sir, every pitch, it's probably not going to work.
Another astute observation by my Hall of Fame broadcast partner. Colt Ward hits one, left field. And that left fielder absolutely boxed it. And we're going to take it, folks. That's going to score one.
Is that a chuckle?
Then they're going to kick it around. That's going to bring Owen Hammond home. Colt Ward's going to walk into third base, and we're going to take that. Not sure exactly what happened defensively there, but Phil, we're going to take that. A good piece of hitting by Colt Ward with 2 strikes to put the ball in play, put it, get a barrel, and things happen. Ball was hit high. That brings up Nate Phillips. Let's see if Nate can bring this big run home on third base. Nate with a little fist job. Pitcher with a great effort, great athletic effort by the pitcher. Harbin couldn't quite get there. And when the hat came off, folks, you can see that pro-style salad he's got working underneath it. Isn't it, Frank Arnone?
Close.
Close, he says. Nate Phillips with another fister. That's a roller down the third base line. That's going to do a job. That's going to get down the right field line. They're throwing it around. And Nate Phillips is going to keep coming. He's going to get to third. They're going to decide to throw it in. We're going to take it, Phil. A fister that got by the first baseman. It's going to draw a mound visit. The coach looks a bit dejected. Oh, shit, he's going to, excuse me, folks, can't say that on air, but he's going to bring in the whole team. He's going to bring in the outfield for a mound visit. I've not seen this very often, but sometimes they do that.
Well, if I know Coach Willie, it's probably going to be you guys need to get your shit together.
Yeah. Oh, yep, he's yelling at him. The players are leaving the mound looking at each other. WTF, I'm not going to say it on air.
And now there's some kids pointing some fingers at each other, so.
We got to keep the train rolling.
Definitely rattled a little bit.
Man on third base, nobody out. AZ is up. He's looking to light the lamp. He got a little fister. He's going to do a job and get an RBI right there. Bring that run in. That's an RBI for number 9, Vince Arnone. Those are the little things you got to do. Men on third, less than 2 outs, you got to bring them in. Vince Arnone, he didn't barrel, and we'll take it. That brings up number 12, Carter Cobb. Takes a strike. Carter Cobb out of Comstock, Michigan.
Carter Cobb, fun fact about him, he once had a 36-year-old grandmother.
Once had one. I believe he does have it. Jenny.
Jenny.
Yes. Jenny shared that with you last night down in the lobby. Isn't that right, Phil?
Yep, nice lady.
Wonderful lady. Carter looking to get on track. Little fister. Not sure what's happening. In front of shortstop. We're going to take it again. The coach is now yelling at all the players.
You know, it is cold out. I don't want to speculate on how much it hurts for 3 fisters in a row, but that's kind of where we're at.
It's a 3-fist inning.
Yep.
That brings up number 13. Carter Cobb's running. Got a good jump. He's got great speed. He's in there easily.
Drew Reese with a 1-0 count.
How many outs, Phil? One? One out?
2 down.
2 down. Looking for a 2-out knock. That's a good
Takes
take.
a pitch high. You know, his pitcher for the Heat has good velocity.
Yeah.
Probably pumping it mid to high 60s.
It's a good take there.
There's another
3-0.
Another ball in the dirt. We got a 3-0 count. Drew Reese at the plate had a line drive single last game for an RBI. Got some runs going.
That was a 4-pitch walk there. Didn't expand the zone. Didn't chase. Good at bat there. Reached base. That's going to bring up Kyle Pierce, who had a big game in game 1 with 3 hits, much to the delight of his little brother Camden, who we know is at home watching, rooting us on. Camden, how you doing, buddy? Big brother Kyle's swinging it great. And he continues. Going to bring in 1 run. Another hit for number 2. He shakes his hands like he fisted it, but he's strong enough to get it over the shortstop's head for a 2-out RBI hit.
Coach Pierce has just got to be proud of that one.
He's a
loving father.
proud papa at first base right now. You can see him beaming. That brings up Gibby Beers.
Coach Pierce getting into the game now. Of course, when Kyle does really well, Coach Pierce seems to coach a little harder.
Yeah, absolutely. He's much more interested. Good take by Gibby Beers. Aggressive get off second there by Blake Reeder.
Gibby Beers, of course, son of our speech pathologist, Melissa Beers, we had on pregame.
The official speech pathologist of the Motor City Hit Dogs. Tough call there. Tough call.
Hey, drive the middle now, kid.
He's got guys on first and second. 2 outs in the first. We're in the bottom of the first. Hit Dogs are looking to tack on to this lead. Ball's in the dirt. Nice stop by the catcher, but Reeder alertly takes third. Pierce is not able to advance to second. Going to set up a first-third situation here.
It will. Just need to cash in here on this.
And Pierce is off and running. No throw. Big at bat here for Gibby Beers with 2 outs in the first inning. And Gibby barrels one. He barrels one out to the right fielder. He makes a diving grab. Unbelievable catch by the right fielder. Great at bat by Gibson Beers to hit it hard deep into right field. Nice play by the right fielder to end the inning. Phil, I thought that one was going to drop.
Yeah, it looked like it, you know. Wind kind of pushed on it a little bit. But that'll close out the inning. Hit Dogs a little better first inning here than last game.
We're going to go to the top 5-1. We are back live here. Top of the second inning here. Motor City Hit Dogs up 5-1. Colt Ward does not get the call there. Ball one. God, another big old donkey. Number 24, big kid. That was a strike, and
Something's rearing its ugly head there. The old called strike that doesn't get caught by the catcher.
Reese decided not to catch that one. Not
You
sure.
know, maybe we need to run over that catcher's mitt with the car a few more times.
I was wondering if that would. Was going to maybe bring about that memory of Mom wanting to run the catcher's mitt over at the Ford Expedition. Again, Rawlings does not recommend that, nor does Wilson. Swung on and missed there. Good pitch by Colt Ward. Ward with 2 strikes here, looking to get one himself. Misses outside. And we get a strike 3 by Colt Ward. Good looking pitch there.
Swings through the fastball and heads back to the dugout. Great location on that one, Scotty.
This brings up the first baseman, Andrew Patrakas, number 18. Have no idea what they're feeding these kids. They're all about 6 foot. Big kids. Ward deals, rocks and fires. Curveball high.
There you go, Cole.
Good pitch there. Way to execute by Colt Ward. I love Colt's calm demeanor on the mound. He's a fierce competitor, but he stays calm, locked in and focused. Swing and a miss there. Another good pitch by Ward. Ward rocks and fires. Misses high. Reese tried stealing that call behind the plate. Good frame. Patrakas is a 3-sport athlete, standout quarterback. Hammond comes and gets it. It's got a fire across the diamond. In time to get the runner at first. Great play by Owen Hammond. Good stretch by Colton Waters, a.k.a. Flip.
That was a good stretch there and a great play by Hammond. Good internal clock there. The ball was hit slowly. He got to it. Quick release. Got him in plenty of time.
Gets the strike. Umpire today, first base, is from High Point, North Carolina. Doesn't get the call low there. One ball, one strike. We're in the top of the second inning. Swing and a miss there.
All right, Cole.
Evens it up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Good pitch there. Working the top of the zone, Phil.
He is, yeah, tied him up there. Wanted to lay off, but couldn't.
Spins him one there to end the inning. Nice job by Colt Ward there. Good inning for the Motor City Hit Dogs there. We're going to go to the bottom of the second. It's still Motor City Hit Dogs 5, North Carolina Heat 1. And we're back live, going to the bottom of the second inning. Today's game and broadcast sponsored by Courtyard Marriott of Steel Creek. Doing a great job taking care of us there. Also, the Under Armour outlet at the Steel Creek Outlet Malls.
They are, Scott. Very friendly group over there. Very accommodating.
Flip Waters starting us off again here. Top of the second. Didn't like that call. Kind of showed his displeasure. See, it takes an elite catcher to not catch one and get the called strike. See, this kid hasn't quite learned that technique yet.
Only the best in the business cannot catch the ball and still get the strike call.
Flip Waters got to be tough with 2 strikes here. Ball's outside. Good take. Nice and calm in the box. Calm demeanor. Tremendous hitter. Learned how to hit from his dad, Jeremy. Fights that one off. Follows it down the left field line. Stays alive. It's a good battle. Ball high.
You know, reminiscent of his first at bat, really worked to try to get a pitch he could get. Spoiled some good pitches and drew a walk.
Hits it hard up the middle. Second baseman's unable to make the play. That's going to be a base hit for Waters. Good piece of hitting. Real good at-bat there with 2 strikes. He kept fighting, stayed in it. Barreled it up the middle. Coach Hammond working through the signs. Henriksen up. Sacrifice bunt in his first at-bat. Flip Waters gets a good jump, steals second base.
Hey, line drive out of you, Gator.
Henriksen looking to do a job again here. Tremendous bunter. Could be the best bunter on the team. Real good at his craft. But as you've seen earlier, he barrels balls to the gaps too.
Find a gap.
His dad is the master of that. He taught all the boys well. Waters off and running, uncontested at third base. Got a great jump there, Phil.
Yeah, it's Flip Waters. He gets on first. It's pretty much an automatic triple. Now Gage with the 3-0 count here. Needs to get on base or cash this in. Hold them on third. You don't see that at the high travel ball level.
Phil, I addressed that in the first inning. There's a ground ball up the middle. That's going to do a job. That's a good at-bat right there with 2 strikes to drive in a run and get it. Henriksen. I love the teammates coming out to acknowledge that. They understand that's a good at-bat. That's winning baseball. That'll bring up number 6, Owen Hammond. Hammond right on that. Aggressive approach. Follows that one straight back. Coach Pierce with his hands in his pockets. Moving him around, probably to keep him warm, I would assume.
I don't think he was moving his hands around to keep him warm. I think he was doing something else over there. His keys were stuck on his pocket lining.
Okay.
Are those your keys, or are you happy to see me?
Hammond, 0-1 count. Good tape there. Ball just outside. Ball's hit hard right through the right side. It's going to be a base hit by Owen Hammond. That brings up the cleanup hitter today and your starting pitcher, number 30, Colt Ward.
Pickoff move, nothing's
Owen
on.
Hammond gets back, but lets out a grunt and a moan on that dive back into first base.
You know, all 5'10" of them there, that's a long way to the ground now.
Yeah, it is. He's got a decent-sized lead. Colt Ward follows one straight back. I love the smile. Colt Ward's loose in the box in there. He's not pressing. Hammond on first, one out, bottom of the second inning. Ball thrown behind Colt. That's going to move Hammond up to second base.
I know your rules out there, all one down.
Got one out. Colt Ward looking to trade spots here with him. Looking to keep the train moving here, Phil. Dent the scoreboard a little bit more. Fouled again, straight back by Ward. Just missed hitting the car. Thankful it didn't. Ward's going to be tough with two here. Playing him straight up on the infield, medium depth in the outfield. Ball is taken for strike three. He didn't like that call, but he's going to get that call when he gets back on the mound when he shoves it down their throats. That brings up Nate Dogg. Fouls one straight
that's
back.
the bad part, being the pitcher or the catcher. You can't argue balls and strikes at the plate. You just expect to get them when you're working on it. So Colt smiles, walks back to the dugout like the good sport that he is.
That's a veteran move by number 30, Colt Ward. Pitcher is set there. Hammond with a good lead at second. Curveball hit hard into the outfield. Good piece of hitting. The pitcher hung that ball. That's going to bring Hammond home, but there is a play at the plate. He's going to roll in there and be safe at home. And Nate Dogg Phillips with an alert play to take second. A clutch, 2 out, 2-strike hit by the dog, Nate Dogg Phillips. That's going to bring up AZ, number 9, Vince Arnone. Shout out to Robin. Sure she's home watching. Frank's been behaving, Robin. I know you might not believe it, but he has been.
See after this hit.
Two outs in the inning here, bottom of the second. Good eye by Arnone. Ball was off the corner there. 1 ball, no strikes. Seven one's the score, bottom of the second. Fouled off down the right field line. Ball's going to be corralled and brought back in by that nice fan. Thank you.
Well, quick hands, bud.
Ball over his head, off the bricks. Almost could throw him out at third.
Nice, find the gap now. Get that run in.
hit down the right field line to the right fielder, and he puts it away for the third out of the inning. That'll do it for your Hit Dogs in the bottom of the second inning. It's Motor City Hit Dogs 7, North Carolina Heat 1. And we're headed now to the top of the third inning. This inning brought to you by Big John's Steak and Onion. Don't you?
I do. I'm a big steak eater.
Yeah.
Of course, I like it a little pink in the middle.
Okay.
Of course, Henderson's like it pink.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know, really don't like to have blood on it, but I definitely like the pink.
You're a rare guy. I'm a medium to medium. One there for Ward settling in. Speaking of food, Phil, I saw you horsing down a pig missile in between games, and again, I'm not sure that thing even hit your teeth. You kind of just slammed that thing down there in a hurry.
There was no teeth needed for that. It was about 2.5 to 3 seconds in a gulp, and it was over with.
I'm hoping that Eric fed you this morning. Ooh, this young man here, the right fielder, using a old school 2 1/4 bat in Easton. You don't see that very often, folks. Good aggressive swing by this young right fielder. This is Gavin Solabry. Takes high there. Good take by Gavin. Gavin's a tough kid. Loves fishing in his downtime. Ball's hit down softly to the third base. Makes the play for the first out of the inning. Got hustled by the catcher, getting down there and moving a little bit, not falling asleep. Nice job by Colt Ward, really settling in, Phil. He gave up a couple barrels early. That's going to shake a lot of guys, but Colt just kind of gritted his teeth and really loved the way he's kind of settled in.
It is, finding out he can use his defense. They're definitely there to support his activities.
Good pitch there.
And he's starting to pitch with good command and control.
This brings up Grady Jones.
Center fielder Gage Henderson making fun of the batting stance of the batter. Got that little Chuck Knobloch look to him.
Crouched down. Swing and a miss, a mighty hack. He In the mullet, though, I like
He's got
it.
the knoblock stance, but he's got the Donaldson hair in his swing.
Yes, he does. Just outside there. Where's number 33? Was a Oakland A's fan. He's Jose Canseco fan. Phil had a little chat with him before the game. Tried to steal one there. Didn't get the call.
Hey, don't lose him, Buck.
I've got to put it over here, make him hit his way on.
Ward settling in, 65 miles an hour. Foul ball, straight back. Reese wasn't able to squeeze that one. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Good pitch by Colt Ward. Hit him. That's 2 outs here in the top of the 3rd. That's going to bring up number 5, Drew Jordan.
Drew Jordan hit a long fly ball to right center, run down by Gage Hendrickson his first time up.
That kid's a hitter. You can see it. Ground ball to Pierce. Pierce gobbles it up. Good backup by Drew Reese there. That's all right. Not sure what happened there. Flip wasn't able to make that play. I think he was ready to run to the dugout. But we're going to play through it, as all good teams do. Boy, that kid, though, Drew Jordan, you can see he's a hitter. Two outs in the inning. Another big kid up. Colby Harbin, today's pitcher. Really good-looking player. Curveball gets him out front. Ground ball through the right side. Knocked down nicely, though, by Pierce. Nice play by Pierce to knock that down. Wasn't able to finish it. It's going to go as an infield hit there for the pitcher. And the North Carolina Heat team has a little something going here with 2 outs in the top of the 3rd inning.
Still just a pitch away. Need the defense to bunt it up here. Maybe need the coach to go out and yell who wants it more.
Brings up 5'9", 155-pound hitter, Hayden Kimey. Hayden's a real good-looking hitter. Ward's going to attack him, though. Ward's got real good stuff. Goes right at him again. Swing and miss, foul ball. Gets ahead on him 0-2.
Yeah, you know, you love this aggressiveness. Couple of mishaps behind you a little bit, and right back in throwing strikes.
Looking to get out of this inning. Infield got to lay down on the belly, keep it in the infield. Curveball, there it is. Owen smartly collects it, tags him out. Great, intelligent baseball. Great inning. Way to win. We're going to the bottom of the 3rd, 7-1.
Looks like we have, in between innings here, Kyle Pierce going to warm up. That means we're going to see Coach Eric Pierce in his best coaching game possible. He's going to be way into it.
If that does close the book on Colt Ward, a gutty performance, like we said. Started off a little shaky. They barreled him up a couple of times, but he settled in nicely, and he shut him down.
He did. He did. And we've got a special request. We're wondering if Coach Eric would mind getting mic'd up with his son pitching. We'll see if we can talk him into that here. It looks like he wants to get mic'd up with his son pitching.
He enters into a fake conversation with the umpire at first to avoid coming and talking to myself and Phil Hendrickson, my Hall of Fame broadcast partner.
And he's very concerned with what's going on out down the line with the sun warming up. Missing the hitters. Whoa, he's coaching them even off the field. He hasn't coached a kid on the field all day, but he's coaching them off the field now.
Kyle Pierce figures I've been red hot. I don't need to get ready. I can step into that box and find barrels. That's going to bring up.
Coming into game here to pinch it.
That's going to be Brady Bodecker. I'm going to put the good luck on him here. I'm going to say, Brody, let's go, kid. Barrel one here, baby.
Brody does find barrel a lot.
Whoop, that one's behind him. And Bodecker does just that. He hits a missile to center fielder. He's not able to come up with a double for Bodecker. Well hit ball by number 27, my guy Brody. That's going to bring in a pinch hitter. That's going to bring in number 23, Blake Reeder. Looking for Blake here to do a job. Try to advance that runner, get him over to third. At a minimum.
Takes a ball low. Left-handed pitcher, left-handed thrower, left-handed hitter. Dad, Ron, and Lisa on hand for the telecast today, or for the live action.
Good to see both of them.
It was, yeah. They had driven a long time. They were down in South Carolina, I believe, for some high school spring training and made the trip up to North Carolina for the travel ball tournament.
That ball low by Blake. That's going to advance the runner. Brady gets into third base. We're going to see if Blake can bring him in here. What few friends Ron has, I think a couple of them are tuned in back home in Ohio.
Oh, yeah.
Ball low. Good take.
Bowling group, a good beer drinking group, and they're probably tuned in.
Yeah.
Nothing better to do on a Saturday with a headache than tune into some baseball of your friend's son.
Yep.
Sitting in the man caves.
Ball's hit hard to the right side. That's going to be a base hit by Blake Reeder. That's going to do a job and bring in Brody. That's a base hit. First baseman, we got a new first baseman from North Carolina Heat, number 2, Braswell. Appears to be almost 6 foot tall. Ball down. Kyle Pierce looking to stay red hot. We know his dad is proud as a peacock. Another base hit. Nope, cut off by the shortstop, and he takes it himself for an unassisted double play. Folks, that's just a case of hitting it hard right there. Hit it hard and hit it right at him. Nothing wrong with that by Kyle Pierce. He's been finding barrels all tournament, Phil.
He has. Hard hit, Pretty easy play there. It was hit hard enough. Pick it up, couple steps over to the base, and easy throw to first.
That ball low by take by Gibby Beers. Works him 1-0.
Gibby Beers found some barrel, hit a deep fly ball to right that was run down. The guy would have been third, would have been a sack.
Two outs. He moves those feet, gets out of the way of that pitch.
He does. Gibby, good basketball player, has real good feet. Got out of the way, got the count in his favor now.
Special shout out to his dad, Kevin. We know Kevin's at home watching. Gibby takes a strike there. That's a good at-bat by Gibby Beers, drawing a walk. And we're in the bottom of the fourth inning here. Excuse me, bottom of the third. Motor City Hit Dogs up 8-1. It's going to draw a visit to the mound. Going to be a pitching change. Nice job by the pitcher for the North Carolina Heat. That's going to end the day on him, Phil. Colby Harbin ended up throwing 80 pitches, kind of hung in there. Didn't get maybe all the necessary defensive help that he probably should have, but good-looking young pitcher.
Sure is. Wound up with 2.2 innings. That in the baseball world's 2 innings and 2 outs.
Is that 2 2/3 innings?
Yep.
Okay.
Gave up 8 hits, 8 runs, 5 were earned, 4 walks, and 1 strikeout. Responsible for the guy on first. And
that brings in number 5.
First, or
right-hander Drew Jordan is going to take the hill now for the North Carolina Heat. It's not, speaking of heat, it's not getting a whole lot warmer, Phil. I don't think we've cracked 50 degrees yet.
No, it isn't. If I don't say so myself, it might even be getting a little bit cooler.
And you opted to go with the pants. I know last night, while a few cocktails were flowing, you said you were going shorts, but you must have maybe changed your mind. A little audible this morning.
Yeah, the pants were definitely about shorts. I'm a shorts kind of guy, but you know, 2 games in a row, definitely don't want to be stranded without pants on.
8 1 4 7.
Just to recap for everybody, we got 2 outs in the bottom of the third. Motor City Hit Dogs are up 8-1. Pitching change, right-hander Drew Jordan on the mound for North Carolina Heat. That's going to bring us to the top of the order and flip waters. Drew rocks and fires here. Ball low. Well, excuse me. Ball isn't low. Called that a strike. I didn't like that call, Phil.
No, that was fading down out of the zone there.
Oh, looks like the ump is back and joined us. I'm not sure where he ran off to. But he's back, and we're thankful for that. Drew Jordan from the stretch. Rocks and fires. Ball in the dirt. Nice scoop by the catcher. 2 balls, no strike, or excuse me, 1 ball, 1 strike to flip waters. Playing straight up.